In today's video, I'm going to discuss how to create an effective personal development plan that really works, which is why I highly recommend that before you start your personal development journey, you do need a journal or a notebook, because this will help you to write down a lot of things that you can always refer back to. It's just like when you want to build a house, right? You need a proper architectural plan in place before you can start building the house. Same goes to your personal development journey. If you don't have it planned out, you may get off track and you waste all your time and energy and everything. So why would you want to put yourself through that when you can actually make a plan before you start? To create an effective personal development plan, you have to go through 6 steps. And these 6 steps is what I'm going to guide you through in this video. Alright, so make sure that you watch this video till the end in order to gain all the knowledge that you really need in creating an effective personal development plan. So the number 1 step is to, first of all, write down all the goals that you wish to achieve. It could be to improve your time management skill. Maybe you want to improve your communication skill. Maybe you want to improve your writing skill. Maybe you want to improve your creativity skill. Maybe you want to improve your problem solving skills. Maybe you want to improve your body look. Maybe you want to improve your eating habit. Right? All these are attached to personal development. Now, after writing all these, just write down as many as possible. Alright? After writing them down, you are not going to simply focus on all because it's really large, it's vague, right? So you have to narrow down. So now this brings us to the next step, which is step number 2, is where you will now write down top 10 of those goals that you wrote before. In step 1, you write down 10 of them. After you write them down, that is the second step. So after you write them down, this takes us to the next step, which is you have to also identify your strengths. What do you think that you have as a strength that can help you achieve these goals, those 10 goals in step number 2? And also write down your weaknesses. What do you think can hinder you from achieving these goals? Those are your weaknesses. For example, you are a very confident person. This can be a strength for you to build your communication skill, right? You write it down. Then, for example, again, you are a very shy person. This can affect you negatively in improving your communication skill. That is a weakness. You write them down. And then we move to step number 4. So step number 4 is that you write down your objectives. When I say objectives, I mean what are the actions you're going to take in order to achieve those goals that you've listed prior to this step, right? You have to write those actions down. After you write down your objectives, make sure these objectives, each objective have to fit in with each of these goals. So minimum of 10 objectives, all right? And some of these goals might even have 2 or 3 objectives. For example, you want to improve your communication skill. You might want to be watching motivational videos. You may want to be listening to motivational audios, right? Also, you want to communicate with people face to face in order to get feedback from them. This is also an objective. So some of these goals might even have 3 to 5 objectives. Just write them down, all your objectives. And this will now drive us to step number 5, whereby you start implementing your plans. Yes, you've had all this amazing goal, all this amazing plan in place. This will be the time for you to implement them, because at the end of the day, if you have the perfect goal in place, you have the perfect plan in place, and there is no implementation, then it is waste of resources and time, right? So you have to implement these plans. So now you're going to start implementing them, start taking actions. And while you are taking actions, make sure you are also evaluating your results. Now is step number 6, the last but definitely not the least, where you will now identify what were the things that didn't work, write them down, and then what can I do to improve, you write them down. Alright, so this will now help you to be able to repeat again the step of implementation and keep improving in your activities. So it's simple as that, and trust me, if you follow this process as I just listed, it will really be easy for you, because it helps you stay on track in your personal development journey, and that is what you want for yourself, because you don't want to waste time and resources just playing around and parting about, right? You want to do your things in a very well structured manner that you save time and resources. So yes, hopefully someone learned something from this video today. And please, if you like my video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, feel free to give it a thumbs down. Also, comment your thoughts below because we want to read your comments and also reply. And critics are welcome. Just please keep them polite. And please go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I will be sharing videos related to these topics every week, and I'm sure you don't want to miss out on that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.